Junkin Pool over here in Porterville 1. How's everybody doing? Well, we're having our yard sale. No bites really on this. It's pretty cool. We got it out of the mud yesterday. Cassette tapes, nothing really good in there. A lot of them are recorded where people recorded them. So we sold a few things. We got our Hoosier there. Might have a couple bites on this. Still sitting here. So I've been cleaning this out. Me and Debbie have. Yesterday mainly. These scales, I think I probably used them before. They weigh up to 6,000 pounds. I'm trying to make some room in here. So, bunch of ballast is, now these small ones, I don't know, the yard, they buy them as 10. These ones, I think they'd buy, but now that might have changed, because sometimes stuff changes. But I cut the wires off, and they were brand new, but some of the electricians said they're liable if they buy something that's been sitting outside or whatever. I mean, they've been sitting in here, but so anyway, I'm gonna keep this cleaned out. Most all this stuff out here that doesn't sell, if it's scrappable, it's gone. This flag, I don't know if I showed that or not. It's huge. I bought that from an auction. It was from a fire station. It's got a couple small hair holes in it. Big old jack there. Buggy. Some of this stuff we want to get rid of. Well, we want to get rid of all of it, but we're about ready to wrap it up. A lot of this stuff, the cords will be cut off. It'll be going up into the shredder, the baler, I mean. Sheep shear. I sold some of this stuff, and people are picking it up next week. They were on their way up north. I sold that. Cream separator, I guess it is. It's old. They want to paint it up. I sold that for $25. That's about what I paid for it. I sold these two steel wheels for $50, and they paid in cash, so they spent over $200. I sold my my lights that I've had forever that I was going to put up, and I had these two left. I sold them for $150. Actually, the guy thought I was talking about one. I said, no, you get them both $150. Because he was saying, I'll buy this one. I said, you can have the other one. I could have kept it. I like the people. They seem like nice people. So yeah, they bought that. What else did they buy? They bought some small things. Like I said, they spent, I think it's $230 something, $235, whatever it was. But they bought this too. They bought the vintage type stuff. Told him I didn't think it worked and didn't know what it needed. I plugged it in. So I was kind of cleaning yesterday and organizing and getting a little bit of copper around here. I used my little cut-off saw there. It's got a metal cutting blade in there. Cut these up, pull the copper out of them. So this is what come out of, well, I'd say 95% of this come out of the shipping container. Copper wire. I got to go through it. A little bit of it was over there. So I'm getting that together. There's a cord right there. I'm mainly going to try to get it all in one container, and I'm going to go through that mess. You guys probably heard me say I was going to get this cleaned up. I still am. Actually, I stepped on something over here. A pulley thing. It was in here someplace. And set it up on the table, and that guy bought that for $5. I had a bunch. We got a $5 table. Oh, this is something we should have had out there. Ain't that cool? I think it got ants on it. Well, there's my ant right there. Yeah, I should have had that out there. Maybe next year. Well, I probably won't be here next year. Well, hopefully I'm around, but probably not here. So yeah, I gotta talk to a guy the other day. Actually, I stopped at a yard sale, and I know the guy. And I'm thinking of hiring him and having him come over and give me a hand cleaning some of this stuff up. He used to work at a couple different scrap yards, I think. I know one of them he did. He seemed like a pretty good worker, so got a bunch of different projects going. Another guy, I went and stopped at a few yard sales today. There's quite a few of them, well, not nearly like there usually is, but there was some in the area, and I had my phone. I told Debbie, if you need me, let me know, and she said, yeah, I'll just wait here. But talked to the one guy that used to pick up from. He's got a machine shop down the road, and he asked me if I was still doing it, and I said, well, off and on. But I told him if I ever put my ad back in the paper, I think I'll see if I can get a worker so I don't have to have Debbie do a lot of that stuff. It's just too much work. Not that she don't mind, but some days it'll wear you right out. But anyway, yeah, we had pretty good couple days. I think we're just shy of $800. Now some of this stuff is stuff I actually bought. Like the one red lights, I think I paid $200 for them. So it ain't really profit, but it's like having the money in the bank because I got my money back out of them. And some of them, a lot of the stuff I made money, but not everything. So we're probably gonna take this, and we get the thing, get the prepaid price on the propane, which here is $1.85 a gallon, because I own my own tank here. Then the other house has got a company tank, so it's $1.95, and you got to buy a minimum of 400 gallons. So I think I get 600 gallons here. But anyway, that's where probably most of the money is going to go. And then we got to put a bunch more with it. Let's see, speaking of propane, this is a propane conversion kit. I don't think I ever showed this. It goes on top of a 4-barrel carburetor. You can convert your truck to run propane. And I don't remember what the parts are called, but I think I got about 250 into this. There's an old antique chair. Well, that price is negotiable. $10. Anyway, $9.50. So I might put this on one of my trucks. I was originally bought it to put it on my big old 4 or 5 ton truck I used to have, the one that actually burned up before I was doing videos. And then I put the bed on the other one. But yeah, you can run gas and propane with these. So at $1.81 a gallon, now from what I understand, they're not quite as economical. You don't get quite as good a mileage, but you save quite a bit on the price, at least right now. So yeah. And the one guy was showing, I asked if anybody knew what that one tool was. I can't remember who it was, but somebody commented that what it was, and I did. I looked it up on the video. That's what I like asking, because people know stuff. And I put these things in here in this toolbox. Of course, I'm going to show these doing it, but it actually spins the wire. You put it on there, you squeeze that. I probably got to oil this. This locks it in place. You get that thing there, it locks in. Then I can't really do it with one hand, but you pull this handle here, and it spins this thing. And it twists the wire. And I think, like they used to use them, actually like clamps for like heater hoses and stuff. I believe that would probably work with just maybe a little thicker wire than this. Anyway, yeah, I went out and bought a TV set. Our one TV quit working, and they had one they marked down from $50 to $25, and I just bought one here a couple weeks ago, a big one for $50. Works really good. We got it over at 2, but we like to have a backup just in case. Anyway, yeah, we're doing all right at the sale. Hope everybody's having a good day. Ended up being a beautiful couple days, and I'm going to get this guy's stuff put up here that's sold and have it ready. He's supposed to call when he's coming to pick it up. He actually wanted to buy a couple other things, and I don't know, I probably will sell them. He wanted to buy this. He likes the old antique cast iron stuff. He wanted to buy this well thing here. Something I picked up, painted up. He asked me what I wanted for it. Ain't something I gotta have. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it. I guess right where he's picking this other stuff up, I may as well sell it that. What we do is basically we prepay, so we don't have to worry about heat for the rest of the winter when it gets here. Everybody's having a good day. Still got a mess, but we'll be getting rid of a lot of this stuff. There'll be a bunch of it sitting out by the road. Thanks for stopping by. Goodbye now.